There's still time to make sure a child in Northeast Wisconsin stays warm this winter. It's the last week, though, for the Coats for Kids collection. And Nan Paul from the Salvation Army joins us live from Green Bay with more. Good morning, Nan.
Good morning, Pete.
So tell us about what we can do at this point if we haven't already looked into our closets and started looking for those coats.
Well, if you haven't already looked, please look. If you have looked and haven't found any, but you're maybe doing some shopping this week, stop by a store and look for some great sales. We're really in need of coats yet for the younger boys, the school-age boys that are a little harder on their coats, like to play, and those coats don't always make it from one season to the next.
And we say school-age boys, I mean, you run a real big variety here, because you can have kids that are 6 years old all the way up to 12, 13, right?
Absolutely. In fact, our span goes even further than that.
Right.
We really go from birth to age 18. But those 6, 7, 8-year-olds that are kind of tough on coats is a great need. And we also are still looking for some coats for those older high school kids. High school football players, if you think about some of those size boys, oftentimes need adult coats as well. So those are some things that we're still looking for.
Yeah, very true. I know when we distribute the coats and when we do that, well, we'll do it in a week from Saturday. Yeah, a lot of those, you call them kids, but they were into adult coats, small and medium, right?
Absolutely. The high school girls and the high school boys, they're moving out of that juniors department. They're moving into maybe the women's section or the men's section. And I think sometimes we don't always think about that, especially if we don't have our own children. But that is an area that we're still looking for coats for.
Now, one thing we want to mention, too, is that you mentioned something earlier, and I thought this was very interesting. Say if you have an office and your office wants to participate, if they want to pool some money, you can go out and buy some new coats. They have some good deals at some area stores, and then donate them that way, right?
Absolutely. A lot of businesses do that. They get together, they kind of take up a collection at the office and then designate a shopper, or sometimes they go as kind of a team bonding and go do the shopping together. They can bring those new coats right here to our office at Union Court. They can bring the new coats to any of the drop-off stations, but that really helps us out as well, because each family receives one new coat, and then the rest of the children in the family would receive one of the gently used coats. So we really are looking for both used coats and new coats.
Yeah, very true. Well, Nan, thanks for filling us in, and hopefully we'll get a lot of coats for the next couple of days, right?
Great, I hope so.
Thanks, Nan. See ya.
Thank you.
Now, if you can't make it to a drop-off site in Green Bay, there are many other collection sites throughout the region. Here's just a look at some of the drop-off sites in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Good day, Wisconsin. We'll be right back.